Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. This is Find Your Joy, and I'm Joy. You found me. Hey, it is Friday. It is a good Friday because I am not at work today. Campus is closed. I did get up to go with Mom to cardiac rehab, but she wasn't feeling so well this morning. So she stayed home and I came back home. And now it is coffee time. And then I've got one more square to work on for tonight's card night at Joy's. So I finished 2 yesterday. I'm not happy with one of them, but I think I'm going to just leave it because it's how the colors were pulled. And I think I made the flower too big. We'll talk about it later. I'll show you. We'll see what you think. But right now, it is coffee time. So I just brewed cinnamon caramel. And I got my Snoopy Easter cup. So we are going to add... I just opened a brand new bottle of a new flavor that I haven't had before. I mean, I get the cookie butter when I go to 7 Brew, but y'all, Skinny Mixes has a cookie butter that I bought a while ago. So it's just been waiting to be used. I got the pump in here. Let's open it up. All right. And we'll put... I love cookie butter. I love the cookies. What are they? Speculoos. I don't know. They're trying to think what the brand name is. They're really good. But yum. Caramel with cookie butter, and then we'll see if we need to add anything else. Because I was thinking I was going to put brown sugar cinnamon, but then I found the cookie butter bottle, and I'm like, oh. Let's get a little spoon here. All right. Let's try this. You guys have any plans for the weekend? I don't. Because I don't have, a vehicle that I can go do deliveries in. That is tasty. Actually, I think that's tasty enough. Yeah, I think we're going with this. All right. Well, I'm going to go to the yarn room. I'm going to make that last square, and then I'll come back, and we'll have card night. Ooh, we need snacks. We got to get some snacks out. And are they still there? There's one baby still eating. We got breakfast over there. All right, I'll be back. Okay, it is time to pick the colors for card night. For next week, we are doing card number 32 for Friday, April 3rd. All right, and our first square is our counterfeit square, the daisy wheel square. And this actually has only 5 colors. It looks like there's a lot more, but there are repeats on there. And I am looking at the pattern in the Granny Square Ultimate Granny Square source book. And so 5 colors for the daisy wool square. And these are our Premier Home Cotton colors that we use for these. So we'll pick out 5. We'll pick out orange, yellow, red, blue, and purple. All right, so those are the 5 colors for the daisy wheel square. Okay, now let's pick the little lines colors. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors for little lines. So I've got my acrylic balls in here. I do not have the colors that we used last week. They are left on the side here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I do have enough colors for both cards. So 5 colors. We are going to do this color blue, which I can't remember the name of at the moment. Nope, it's not on that page. All right, so that's 1. We've got turquoise for the second color, mint green for the third, bright yellow for the fourth, and the last color for this one is going to be eggplant. All right, so those are our 5 colors. Let's see if we can see them all together. I think they're going to look good together. All right. And then our flower card oh, I didn't. Hold on, I almost put them out of order. Okay. I've got them in order now. All right. And then for our flower card deck, we have the chrysanthemum. So on this one, I'm going to pick the color of the square first, since that'll be what I make first, and then 2 colors for the flower. So the square is going to be, that is another turquoise color. And the flower will be, the middle is going to be pink. And the actual flower part is blue. All right, so here are not much difference in those 2 colors. All right, so those are the colors we'll be using to make our card night squares for Friday. So I'm going to put my colors back in here, oops, from last week, so they're all together. And now I can get started on the squares, but not right now. To the end, 1, 2, yeah, of this square, and y'all, I love this one. So let's see here, we got 2 half doubles and 3 doubles. 2 and it right here. Cut that, sew it in. All right. Oh, my scissors just took off. Rude. All right, so you ready to see this one? You ready to see all of my squares for card night? But this one, it's so pretty. Can you see it? Isn't that gorgeous? That is gorgeous. I absolutely love this one. Yep. All right, so pretty. This is the daisy wheel. The daisy wheel square. It is from the counterfeit card deck, but in the Ultimate Granny Square source book, it's on page 88, and it is by RedAgape or Mandy O'Sullivan from Australia. I think we did another Granny Square by her, but I would have to do some looking, and I don't think it's the cluster flower square. Yes, I think that's the one we did by her. So, oh, you're not aimed at the book anymore. All right, so here are our squares for card night. Daisy wheel square, love. All right, and then we have our, I put them over here so I'd be ready for them. All right, from our original Granny Square deck, we have the little lines. Apparently gravity is working very well from this desk right here. All right, so here is my little lines square. And y'all, I wove in the ends on those. I didn't weave in, obviously, the big one yet because I just cut the yarn off. All right, let's see if we can do this without gravity taking over. All right, so that is 2. And then our third one, this is the one I'm not sure of. So this is our chrysanthemum, and this is the 3D motif. Now the pattern on this one, it shows a fourth of the pattern here. And then it's got a little arrow and says to do 16 clusters. Which I think on the first round, I did that many. But then as I kept going, I think I increased it way more than I was supposed to. Because I have a lot more than this one is. Mine's a lot thicker. Mine almost looks like a bath scrubby. You know, the shower scrubbies. Ooh, do that. I could do this in some cotton yarn. Alexa, stop. It is almost time to go. Alexa, stop. The alarm just went off, so I got to go pick up Mom and Heidi, and we're going to go to get Heidi all prettied up. So, yeah. I'm going to put her before and after on tomorrow's video, because hopefully I'm going to get this finished and I can get it loaded. But so this one, when I drew the colors, I drew a turquoise, the pink, and then the turquoise, right? So I don't know, do y'all like the colors together? There's a slight difference in the blues, but you really can't, because I made the flower so big. Okay, and having that little bit of pink in there, that I need to, there's got to be a different way to look at that one. Okay. All right. And I I did an extra row of the pink in here. It was only supposed to be just the middle part. And I went ahead and did another round of the pink just to give it a little more color. But you know, now that I'm looking at it today, looking at it last night, I was like, I don't like it. Hi, Trix. But you know, it's growing on me. I'm liking all these. And you can just, it's like a fidget toy. I can just keep moving all the petals and making them look different. But there we go. So 3 squares. Let's see if we can make a thumbnail with these. Trix wants to be in the picture. Trix, what are you doing? You gonna put your head up here so you can be in the picture? There we go. All right. Hey, you guys, happy Friday. Let's go have a great weekend. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you had a good time, and that you'll come back again next Friday. Oh, I gotta draw numbers. Is this the, yeah, I gotta draw numbers. So this is not the end of the video, but I gotta go take Mom. So I'll be back. All right, Heidi is at the groomers. I ran through the car wash. Well, I ran the car through the car wash. I didn't need to go personally through the car wash. And then I stopped and filled up the gas tank. Then I went to Ollie's. I was looking to see if they got more yarn. They did not. But they did rearrange stuff and move things around. So all the craft stuff was now in the back, but there was no yarn. But over by the greeting cards, they have some art supplies. And I did get a little diamond painting kit. I'll show that to you another time. But right now, I am sitting in the parking lot of Hawaiian Brothers Island Grill. It just opened here in town, so I've never had it before. But I did order some lunch, so I'm going to run in and pick it up here in about 17 more minutes. So I figured this would be a great time to pick next week's cards, right? Yes, okay. So this, if you haven't watched this part before, I take the counterfeit card deck and shuffle it up. And then I just pick one card from here, and whatever the number is on the card in this box, I get the corresponding cards out of the Claire Montgomery card deck and the Claire Montgomery Flower, the Granny Square Flowers card deck and the Granny Square card deck. This one, the counterfeit one, I got this from Temu, and it has 50 different patterns in it from the other box. And they are actually from a book, the Ultimate Granny Square Source Book. But this has lots of typos, including on the box, the Granny Square card deck and booklet. It's a booklet. I haven't figured out the booklet yet, but that's all right. So I'm going to go ahead and just shuffle these up. All right, and then we'll just fan them out. All right, eyes are closed. We're gonna pick one, and it's gonna be this one right here. All right, is it a good one? Is it pretty? Ooh, it is pretty. This one is the Garden in Bloom Square. It is number 41. So we'll go ahead and pick out card number 41 from the other two boxes. And yeah, I'm gonna have to look in the book to see the pattern, because might be able to figure it out. But it's pretty. It looks like there are 1, 2, 3, 4 colors. Maybe that outer color is a 5th color. I don't know. I'll look in the book before I pick my colors this time. All right, so number 41 and the original card deck. Pick out number 41. It's going to be more towards the back. These are still in numerical order. I haven't shuffled them. So 41 is leaves. This one is the leaves. And that is just 2 colors. So now we need 41 out of the flowers card deck. All right, also not shuffled. So we'll go to the back and 41. Oh, this is a motif. Oh, this one's going to be a quick and easy one. This is the strawberry leaf 3D motif. So you make the leaf and then you attach it to a blank granny square behind. So that one is 3 colors also. All right, so those are next week's flowers, or granny squares. So here we go, real quick. Here's what we're working with for next week. If y'all have any of these decks and you want to make any of them, please do. I would love to see if anyone else is making the squares. You can. I gotta see if my community tab is turned on. Oops, I just stuck those in the box. I didn't want to do that. I would love to see your granny squares. If you are following along in the book, or if you have any of these decks and you feel like making squares, let's put them in my community tab if it's open. I will have to double check and make sure I can do that. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to tell you guys again, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you had a great week, that this is a wonderful Friday evening for you, and that you have a really good weekend coming up. Whether it's Easter weekend for you, or just the weekend off, or if you're working, I'm sorry, but do good at what you do, right? So go out, have a great day, make it a great day, and find your joy. Guys, I love you, and I will see you next time. Mwah! Bye.